Welcome back to Saratoga Spa State Park Disc Golf Course. Just played through the course on the A pads. This video we're going to play through the B pads. If you haven't watched the A's, go back, watch that video right now, and then join this video when you're done and see the continuation of the full 18. Currently I am sitting at 3 over, couple mental mistakes on the front 9. Let's see if we can clean that up on the back. Hole 1B is a 642 foot par 4, playing to the same basket as 1A, just a little bit further back. Some stuff to contend with on this one that you don't have to on the other one. God, that was horrible. Got lucky enough that it stayed off of the road, rolled down a little bit past the A pad, but that was really bad. That was really unfortunate to hit the one branch hanging off that tree in that spot. Actually going to go back to the soft zone in hopes that I don't get nearly as much ground play as I did the first time through on this hole. Definitely try to give myself a chance of making it while also hopefully keeping it close. Just not really the right approach in these conditions. Put myself behind the tree, see if I can clean that up for the par. Hole 2B is a 198 foot par 3 through the trees to basket straight ahead. That got really lucky. I knew I was trying to play it close to this tree to get it out there, and to finish to the left, just caught the edge of the tree. Hole 3B is a 328 foot par 3, plays between the trees there, out and to the basket that you can see between the trees at the center of the screen. So I definitely had it on the ante that I wanted, a little too high, caught the branch, could still see it fighting out some once it hit it, but it's going to be a tough hole from there. Hoping to have a little bit more on that to beat the tree and get down into the opening. Hole 4B is a 429 foot par 3 that plays out into the opening and to the basket at the center of the screen. Want to get that a little higher off the ground. Got it to start to turn some. Realistically though, it was too low the whole time. Got a decent amount of skip straight out there, but realistically I wanted that to be a little bit higher so we could get a little bit more of a full flight out of it. Way too much on that one. That's unfortunate. I thought for sure I had a chance to be parring this one. That one hurts a little bit. That putt felt really, really good. Clean that one up for another unfortunate bogey. Hole 5B is a 175-foot par 3 straight through the trees. Probably should have went with my Z zone instead of the soft zone to try to get a little bit more skip. I was really trying to just control it and get the skip out of the angle and not the ground. Didn't end up working out as well as I had hoped on that one. Left myself with another circle 2 putt. See if we can cash this one. Hole 6B is a 282-foot par 3 that plays through the trees to the basket up on the hill. Way too low. A little bit more hyzer than I wanted on that. Really wanted to come out flat, push a little before it ended up finishing. Is what it is. So that was a really bad shot. Put myself into a predicament I've never been in on this hole. So I'll try and take the soft zone and get something up there close. It was on the top side sliding, not sure how far it ended up going, but it looked to be right up by the basket. We'll have to see how far it ended up going though. So that was exactly what I hoped for in a situation of scrambling like that. Hole 7B is a 222-foot par 3 that plays through the trees there, finishes to the left behind that mess of trees right there. That was definitely too far inside. Caught a tree, kicked down off the fairway to the left. Not quite sure what I'll have from there. I'm gonna go with the sole because it's understable. Throw it on a forehand, try to get it to flip up over towards the basket. Ended up fading out at the end, not too far up there, slid a little. It's by the basket, potential makeable par putt. So that seemed a little closer from up there. I actually thought I was on the other side of this log. It's about a 25-footer or so left for the par. A little bit too much on it, as typically happens when you hit the top of the basket. Went a little bit far past it. Looking at about an 18-footer or so for the comebacker for the bogey. Hole 8B is a 240-foot par 3 playing from the pad at the lower right hand of the screen. straight out to the basket between the trees. Played that one a lot higher and wider than I was really going for. Knew I wanted to take the wide route with the Buzz OS, try to get something to finish up towards the basket. Really just took it too high, too much hyzer, ended up coming out shorter than I really was hoping. Another just really bad attempt. Still managed to clean it up for another par. Hole 9B is a 337-foot par 3 that plays to the basket that you could just see at the middle top of the screen. Really hoping to be just on the inside of that tree. It was honestly the release that I was really looking for, just not aimed at the right spot. Will add some difficulty to this hole once again, but really like the release, really like the angle that I had it on, just a little bit off my line. Some things that I still need to clean up for sure. Based on the slope of the hill, I'd really like to be coming in with a forehand. Not sure if I can push it far enough out, yet keep it tight enough to not hit the trees. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna give the attempt to. That caught the hill right at the top. Hopefully it didn't end up sliding too far. It looked like it was a really nice line. Flipped up to flat a little bit and rode exactly like I was hoping it would. We'll have to see what it ended up doing. Soft zone tends to not slide. See if we got lucky. So yeah, we ended up catching, sitting right here. So thank you for watching. I ended up going 3 over on the front and 3 over on the back to finish the day with a 6 over par. Putting was definitely a tale of, you know, 2 different approaches. There were some really good looking putts and there was some really shaky putts. Not expecting to make everything clearly, but there was definitely some really makeables that were misses, and that needs to be cleaned up. A little bit of additional complications just based on how much ground play things could get. You definitely need to be confident with your putting when the conditions are like this. You're gonna want to hit chains. You're going to want to drop the putts in. You know, just a little bit of being off could make for some really tough comebackers. So thank you for tuning in, and come back to check out more videos. Thank you.